Hello again, Lieutenant Rob Davis with Ask a Trooper. In last week's column, Trooper Mark Fisher talked a little bit about left and right turns on red. I received an email from a reader who brought up an important issue that's both relevant and related to that, and that is making left-hand turns onto 5-lane roadways. Now, if this is your typical 5-lane roadway, you have 2 lanes of traffic in both directions, along with a center turn lane. A good example of this for me is 28th Street in Grand Rapids. So it's a busy Saturday. The traffic signal down here has turned red, and traffic is now backed up past this private business drive. At the same time, you have someone trying to make a left-hand turn out of this private business drive. We know what happens, right? People just being courteous will create a hole for that car. Now, there's nothing inherently illegal about that, but the problem is he now feels obligated to make a left-hand turn when he might not be ready to do so. He has other traffic considerations, right? There might be people trying to make left-hand turns into the same business drive. There might be traffic out here that has turned right, or there might be traffic making left-hand turns from businesses across the street. So we know what he does, right? He or she will pull here to reevaluate traffic. Meanwhile, this light has now turned green, and now traffic is stopped and obstructed while they try to complete their left-hand turn. We know the other problem with this, right? If you're a person out here, have you ever had it happen where you're driving along and all of a sudden the car shoots out between 2 solid lines of traffic? Not our favorite thing, right? I know I spend a lot of time talking about patience and courtesy, but in this instance, I think it's best to let this person make their own decision on when it's safe to make that left-hand turn. That's all I have for today. Thanks, and keep the questions coming.